Players have been introduced. The national anthem has been played. The Cardinals are loose and hype, and we're ready to go here at Ewigleben Ice Arena in just about a minute or two for the opening face-off. We will go over starting lineups here, starting with the visiting Mattawan Wildcats. Starting in net, number 0, Alexander Shishelsky. He comes into this game with a 2.85 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. So that's some good stats for him as his Mattawan team comes into this one with a 3-8-1 record. He's definitely been playing his part back there in his blue paint. Starting off on forward for the Wildcats will be number 8, Colin Swintz, along with number 14, Lucas McKeeby, number 11, Corey Kindle, number 20, Michael Grassel, and number 21, Luke McCain. Starting lineups for our Big Rapids Cardinals, starting off on forward will be number 3, Grant Kidder, number 14, Brennan Pippin, number 15, Peter Rattan. Then back on defense, number 4, Murdoch McDonald, and number 8, Thomas Holt. Starting back in net will be old reliable for the Cardinals. It'll be number 37, Eric Standen. He comes into this matchup with a 3.6 goals against average and an 889 save percentage on the season. Puck is dropped, and we're finally underway here. Shot there by Holt, gets knocked down. Rattan picks it up. Looking for the cross-ice pass there. No one to pick it up, but McDonald holds the zone. Back out to Pippin. He rips a shot there. Saved by Shishelsky, and he'll hang on to that one for the first stoppage of tonight's game, just 19 seconds into this one. Face-off coming up to the right of Shishelsky. It'll be Kidder going up against Byers. Puck is dropped, taken over now by McKeeby. McKeeby takes it around the net, looking to make a move there. Holt can't hold the zone. That is Kruzic chasing after the puck now. McDonald finally lays the body on him. Byers moves it back up to McKeeby. He rips a shot there. Nice save made by Standen. He'll hang on to that one for a face-off just 15 seconds later. Both teams showing some aggression early here as we're just 35 seconds in. Both teams have one shot on net, resulting in a save for each goaltender. Face-off coming up to the right of Standen. Welch in there taking the face-off. He wins it back to Flax, and Flax will clear it up high off the glass, trying to get it to Blanchard. Blanchard can't handle it. That one gets sent right back in by Peterson. Stopped by Standen behind the net. Beaumay with it now. He's getting pressured by Byers. Tried to get it up to Dom. Zone couldn't be held there by Peterson, but they'll dump it in anyway. Wildcats currently offsides. They finally get on as they touch up. Flax moves it back around the net over to Beaumay. Beaumay looking to make that pass over to Blanchard. Gets through everyone, and that should be going for an icing call, and it will. And right back down to the Cardinal zone we go. 15:55 to go in this opening period. Hey, fans, they're offering affordable home, auto, and life insurance to educators. The Eric Dahm Mimic Insurance, located in downtown Big Rapids. Kidder taking this face-off for the Cardinals. He wins it over. Thomas Holt with it now, Trying to move it up to Martin. Can't get the job done. Bigford tries to clear it out. Knocked out of the air by Ruff. Shot there from the point. Misses wide. Picked up on the other side by Peterson. Moves it down deep. Battling for it now. Holt pins a guy to the boards. Shripshima down there battling with McDonald. Still can't get the puck loose. Bigford still poking at it. He's in there deep with Corey Ruff. Puck kind of moved out to the side there, but Hogarth is able to pin it once again. Still battling for it along those far side boards. Shripshima in there trying to get the job done. Finally spits out to Peterson. He rips a shot. That one hits a body. Regained there by Shripshima. Trying to backhand through the slot area. Picked off there. And Olin moves it out now. He'll backhand it in as he takes a body there from Peterson. And Shishelsky will cover that one up as that one rolled in right on net. And Martin was forcing immense pressure coming in quickly. 14:59 to go in this first period of play. We're tied at 0. It'll be Kidder taking this face-off for the Cardinals. He wins it back to Rattan. Rattan walks through, rips a shot there. Misses about a foot high as McKeeby is able to poke it out of the zone, and Rattan has to chase it down all the way back into his defensive zone. We get out there, he gets taken out. Shot there from the point, redirected high, and that one will go up into the netting for a stoppage of play. It'll be McCain taking this face-off up against Grant Kidder. Kidder wins it back. Holt wraps it around the net, trying to get it up to Pippin, and he does. Pippin now heading into the zone. He takes a slash there, and we'll have a penalty coming up here to number 23, Cone Faker. He'll be heading to the box for a slashing penalty there. So the Cardinals will be heading to their first power play of the night just 2.5 minutes into this game. So 14:31 to go in this first period of play. And our Cardinals are heading to a man advantage. They are currently 4 for 34 on the season on that power play, or 11.8%. So they'll look to improve here. Pippin with it down low. He moves it even deeper to Rattan. Chipped pass there, failed. That one gets redirected up into the rafters for a stoppage of play. That one should be exiting the Mattawan zone. It'll be Kidder, Rattan, and Pippin out there offensively for the Cardinals. He wins it back to Holt. Holt carries it into the attacking zone. He'll just decide to punch it in deep. That one gets cleared out there by Parker, and the Cardinals will chase it down. Standen stops the puck near his goal line. He'll leave it there for Holt. Warren forcing some pressure in deep. Welch able to get around it and move it up through the neutral zone. Getting some pressure there. He'll decide to dump and chase. Picked up there deep by Parker. Parker with it now behind his own net. Byers helping out. Byers comes out with it. Stolen away by Pippin. Pippin moves it out to Flax. Flax moves it right over to Welch. He rips a shot through traffic. Saved by Shishelsky. Second opportunity there. Stopped by the Mattawan defense. Back out to the point we go as Warren, nice play by him, was able to get it right around Welch, who was trying to pinch at that blue line. Warren forcing good pressure there on Flax, and they finally dump it in deep, and we have a stoppage of play here, and I believe we're going to have too many men. So we had a stoppage of play there, and indeed it will be a too many men penalty, I believe, against Big Rapids, as they have to figure out who is on the ice and who's going to serve it. And that'll be number 22, Somsel, heading to the box for the Cardinals for that too many men penalty. Just not what you want to happen when you're at a man advantage. So the Cardinals fall to 0 for 1 on the power play. Mattawan improves for 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey here for 53 seconds, followed by a 1-8 long Mattawan power play. Battling for it now in deep, moves it out to the point. McKeeby rips a shot there, hits a body and goes wide. Standen never saw that shot coming. Kindle moves it back out to McKeeby. He rips a shot. That one misses wide. Dangerous bounce off those backboards. Second opportunity there, saved by Standen. Great pressure off that faceoff so far here by the Wildcats. Kindle with it now, moves it across to Peterson, or excuse me, that's McKeeby. He carries in, rips a shot there. Another save by Standen. Trying to clear the zone they can of the Cardinals. Back out to the point, rips a shot there. That one misses wide. Back out to McKeeby, rips a shot there. Another save by Standen. McDonald trying to clear the zone. Bigford finally gets the job done. Picked up there by McKeeby just outside the zone, but at least makes the Wildcats have to regroup. Wildcats now on the power play here for 1 minute and 4 seconds as Standen makes the save there and sends that one up into the netting. So at 12:26 to go in this first period, that player, Keon Hafaker, will come out of the box for the Wildcats to give them a 1 minute and 3 second long power play here. Cardinals try to clear the puck. Can't quite get it as deep as they wanted to, but definitely gets it out of the zone. Welch picks off the pass there. He comes in, rips a shot there. That one, I believe, hit the post. Might have been a save, but that was a great opportunity for Luke Welch, and it said he wasn't able to capitalize on that one. Welch picks it off once again, shorthanded. Gets a huge hit laid on him by Lucas McKeeby to rough him off the puck. He bounces right back up, though. He'll be all right, and that one should be an icing call against the Wildcats as they are on the man advantage, and it will be. 11:55 to go in this first period of play. 32 seconds to go in this Wildcat power play. Shot so far in this game, 5-3 in favor of the Wildcats. They had a huge offensive boost there at the start of that 4-on-4 play where they picked up 4 shots in just a matter of 45 seconds. Eric Standen able to stop all of them. Warren moving it up through the neutral zone. He approaches the blue line, has to peel back as he didn't enter the zone quick enough. Kindle moves it right over to Byers. Byers can't really handle it. He'll just send it into that opposite corner, picked up there by Kruzic. Kruzic gets pinned to the boards by Bome, and that one can't be cleared by the Cardinals. Second opportunity there for the Wildcats. Bome tried to clear it once again, hit the skates of Rattan. Rattan lays a body there on the defenseman, picked up there by Byers. He moves in, shot there, saved by Standen, and the Cardinals are finally able to clear it as Warren pinched in a little bit too far there. And that just came seconds after Nick Somsel left the box, so that'll actually make the Cardinals booked for icing. Right back in their zone we go. Both teams now 0 for 1 on the power play. Hey fans, it's the only AAA service center in Big Rapids off 220th Avenue, just west of 131 in Big Rapids, as quality car and truck repair. We're back in action here. Pippen clears it around there, picked up by Lilienthal. He'll bank it up off the boards. It's sent right back in on net, but picked off by Flax. Flax tried to move it over to Martin. Martin's stick was not on the ice, and that one will go down for an icing call against the Cardinals. So once again, we should be having a face-off just to the right of Eric Standen. Excuse me, this one will be coming up to the left of Standen. Face-off be taken by Ethan Hogarth of the Wildcats. Kidder ends up winning it, though. Standen tried to clear the zone, but intercepted pass saved by Standen there, and the Cardinals are able to get it out. Peterson with it now, deep in his own zone. Tries to stretch pass up there to Shripshima. Standen is able to move it around the boards, gets it on the stick of Pippen. Pippen getting pressure from two Wildcats. Kidder comes in to help out. Kidder takes a body, but is able to exit the zone. Rattan smacks it deeper. Peterson picks it up near his own goal line and peels back through his defensive zone. Force from Grant. Kidder can't get the job done, and Peterson moves it all the way in, where Pippen is able to stop him in his tracks, but Pippen took the brunt of that check as McDonald then takes down number 4, Talaga. Took Talaga a minute to get up, but he made his way to his feet, and he'll be heading off for a change. Pippen tried to clear it up around the official, ended up hitting the official, stopped the puck in its tracks. Back down to the Cardinal zone we go. Holt with it. He'll wrap it around the boards there, trying to get it up to Dom. Ended up getting on the stick of Pippen. He'll just do the little bank off the boards to go off for a change. Welch with it now, and another scoring chance. Rips a shot there. Cracks right off the crossbar, unable to get in. Blanchard picks up the rebound off the crossbar. Moves it back up to Welch near the point. He'll push it back to Holt. Holt dumps it in deep as he had no passing lane after some good pressure there from the Wildcats. Moving it up now is McKeeby. He's a defenseman that likes to jump in with the offense as well, as Welch pinches him against the boards to cut him off. Somsel's clear attempt fails, trying to get it out to Dom, can't do it. Somsel picks it up. He's been out of the box for about 2 minutes after having to serve that too many men penalty. Dom takes a hit there at center ice. Pass connected there to Swintz. He'll just send it deep and go off for a change. Standen stops it behind the net. We have a stoppage of play here. And I believe we have another too many men penalty coming up against Big Rapids. And indeed, there was 6 players on the ice as Dom could not make it to the bench in time. And Murdoch McDonald will serve that penalty for the Cardinals. So 9:13 to go in this first period of play. Cardinals will be shorthanded once again for too many men. Not often you see multiple too many men on the ice penalties in a game, let alone in the span of just 4 minutes. The Cardinals were able to kill off their last penalty kill against the Wildcats here just moments ago, and they'll see if they can do it again here. Rattan with it. He's able to clear it down. So far on the season, including tonight, Cardinals are 27 for 38 on the penalty kill, about 71% on the season. So the odds are definitely in their favor here. Byers with it. He enters the attacking zone, trying to peel around Holt, forced around the net. Byers drops it back out to the point. McKeeby with it, moves around Rattan, walks in, rips a shot. Blocked shot there by Kidder. Kidder loses his stick, so can't make the clear, but Rattan gets the job done, and the 3 forwards will go off for the Cardinals. Shishelsky stops the puck there. We got 8:30 to go in this first period of play, 1:15 to go in this Wildcat power play. McKeeby with it, enters in. Standen plays it up off the glass, opts to keep the puck in play rather than cover it up. Picked up there by Warren. He rips a shot through traffic. Shot blocked by Welch. Pushing forward is Byers and Holt behind the net. Back out to the point. Over to McKeeby. Rips a shot there. Saved by Standen. Can't hang on to the puck, though. And the puck is still in play as Welch decides to skate this one out to get an offensive opportunity while shorthanded. He moves in. Rips a shot there. Saved by Shishelsky, and he'll hang on to that one for a face-off coming up to his right. Shots so far in this game, 8-4 in favor of this Wildcat team. Now, granted, the Cardinals have been shorthanded for about half of this game as they've picked up 2 penalties in the first 8 minutes of this matchup. Rattan lays the body there. Both players hanging on to each other. We're going to have a penalty coming up here to the Wildcats. And that'll be a holding penalty. .7:45 to go in the first period of play. We'll have 4-on-4 play for the next 33 seconds, followed by a 1.5-minute long power play for the Cardinals. Now, kind of a strange situation here. I do not have a number 5 for Mattawan on my roster that I have in my hand right now, but that penalty was committed by someone wearing the number 5. So I'll be looking for clarification after the first intermission and definitely get you the name of that player serving this penalty for the Wildcats. Somsel dangerously carries it in front of his own net there and chips it up to Kidder. Kidder moving it out now. Again, 4-on-4 play for the next 10 seconds. Bome comes in, tries to drop it back to Kidder. Was unaware Shripshimo was behind him and picked off by the Wildcats. McDowell comes out of the box, so the Cardinals will be on the power play for the next 1.5 minutes. Standen stops that puck for Flax. Flax moves it up now, takes the body there, but was able to kind of stay on his feet and just poke it deep. Bigford forcing some pressure. McKeeby with it. Moves it up around the boards there to Peterson. That one gets forced out. Good clear by the Wildcats. 1:05 to go in their penalty kill. Standen moves up the boards to Bigford. Bigford just chips it out. Picked up by McKeeby. He'll take his time, waiting for some pressure before he clears the puck. Finally got that pressure. Sent it all the way down to Standen. Standen just able to slow the puck down as Flax gets pressured by Warren there. Gets it over to McDonald. McDonald carrying it through the neutral zone. He's got a passing lane. Hasn't taken it yet, and that puck gets picked off by Warren. Regained possession there by Martin, and the Cardinals are currently offsides. They touch up. Peterson with it behind his own net. He'll bank it up off the boards, trying to connect there with Warren. He can't handle it. Back over to Holt. 30 seconds to go in this Cardinal penalty kill. Cardinal power play. Welch trying to connect on the cross-ice pass to Pippin. Picked off by Byers. Byers gets pinched off the puck. He takes a tumble, and Welch regains possession. If the Cardinals can get something going here in the next 15 seconds, they'll have one good offensive chance left on the power play here. That one's sent around the net there by Parker. They're able to hold the zone. He takes a spill. Back out to 10. Rips a shot there through traffic. Saved by Shishelsky. And a final clear there by Mattawan came just a half second too late, as that number 5 player, that mystery player, just came out of the penalty box. So that one will go for an icing against the Wildcats. 5:40 to go in this first period of play. Face-off coming up to the right of Shishelsky. We'll actually decide to take this one to the left of that Wildcat net. Bigford can't win the face-off there as the Wildcats come out with it. Bank pass around the defenseman by Kindle. But Jones picks up his defensive zone. He'll slap that one around his own net, trying to get it over to Bigford, and Lilienthal gets through both of them. Parker retreats back to his own zone. Olin coming in quickly to disrupt the play, but the Wildcats still come out with it. Picked off there by Bigford, high slot area. Rips a shot there, blocked down in front by number 11, Corey Kindle. Great defensive play there. He was in the right play at the right time to take away that scoring opportunity. Sent out of the zone there, trying to hold the zone. Great job there by Flax, but that one gets picked off immediately by Parker, and back out to the neutral zone we go. Flax to clear that one back in. Kindle bounces off the boards, back out to Jones. Jones sends one in nearly on net, misses short side wide. Dom coming in quickly. She gets tripped up, and we'll have another Mattawan penalty coming up here. Definitely a tripping penalty, no doubt about that one. So once again, 4:47 to go in this one, we will be having another power play for the Cardinals. And that will be number 11, Corey Kindle, heading to the box for the Wildcats. Now, we've seen a trend so far in this game where every time the Wildcats have picked up a penalty, it's been reinforced by a Cardinals penalty or vice versa. Every power play has ended due to 4-on-4 play. So we'll see if the Cardinals can stay clean here as they have the man advantage. Welch with it at the red line, passes it over to Holt. Holt looks to get it to Pippin. He connects, but play gets disrupted by the Wildcats. They're desperately trying to get it out of their zone. Zone held by Holt. Gets over to Rattan. He rips a slap shot there, hits a stick, and goes up into the glass. That one back out to Welch. Welch moves it across to Holt. Holt has some time, rips a shot through traffic, knocked down. Rattan can't bury the loose puck there as he had it right on the doorstep. Just can't bury it as Holt takes the body up front. Rattan moves it back to Pippin, back out to Welch at the point. He shoots it through traffic. Nice skate save there by Hogarth, and he's able to clear the puck there. Down to 1:07 to go in this Cardinals power play. Stand-in moves it all the way out to Rattan. Rattan's got no passing lane. He'll just send that one in on net. Had to be blocked away by Shishelsky. That one gets cleared out, picked up by Warren. He's moving in shorthanded, forced off the puck there by McDonald, but regains possession. Connects back out in the neutral zone. He'll take his time with it. That's Peterson. He'll back all the way into his own zone, gets it over to Parker. Parker gets some pressure, tried to clear it in, pawed out of the air by Flax. Flax moves it in deep, just 35 seconds to go in this Cardinal power play. They're currently 0 for 2 on the night. Flax moves through the neutral zone, enters the attacking zone, peels in towards the net, gets taken down. Great defensive play there by the Wildcats as Soms was able to hold the zone. Moves it in deep to Blanchard, tries to get it back out to McDonald, but it got disrupted there by Warren, skips over his stick. And that will nearly do it for this power play for the Cardinals as there's only 9 seconds remaining. McDonald stopped there in his own zone. Can't get it to Flax. Flax loses an edge from his stomach. Tries to move out of the zone. Connects there with Somsel. Byers comes out. That's Kindle comes out of the box there for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats improved to 3 for 3 on the penalty kill on the night. Standing with it, moves it over to McDonald. McDonald looking for the bank pass to Kindle. Can't do it. Holt with it at his own goal line, looking for a passing lane, moves it around to Pippin. Pippin tried to chip it off the boards to Kidder, got the job done, but Kidder takes a body and just gets forced to send it deep. 2:15 to go in this first period of play. That one banked up off the boards, out to Holt at the red line. He'll send that one in deep. And I believe that one went off a body on the Mattawan bench, so we'll have a face-off of what should be in the Mattawan zone. 2:08 to go in this first period of play. Hey, fans, it's online, it's free, it's local news, it's 24/7. Please visit BigRapidsDailyNews.com. 8-5 for the shots on goal with 2:08 to go in this first period of play in favor of the Wildcats. That shot on goal hits a stick and goes right up into the netting for stoppage of play just 5 seconds after that puck was dropped. Should be a face-off in the same position. Kind of a strange choice by the linesman here, taking it from the right side as the shot originally came from the left. Face-off won there by the Wildcats, forced around by McKeeby. Picked up by Holt at the other end, but poked out by Warren. Blanchard with it, cross-ice pass to Beaumay. Bounce off the boards, regains possession, tried to get it up to Dom. That one should be an icing call, and it will. 1:49 to go in this first period. Face-off coming back into the Cardinals zone. The only two Cardinals to pick up a point in yesterday's matchup against the Traverse City Bear Reps were both point leaders, Grant Kidder and Luke Welch. They were both sitting at 7 points before that game last night, but Welch picked up the assist on Grant Kidder's goal, moving them both up to 8 points on the year. McDonald with it down deep in his own zone, trying to move it up the boards. Wildcats still with the possession technically as 5 players are bunched up there beneath that goal line trying to knock that puck loose. Bigford down deep, desperately trying to get it out as Hogarth comes out with the possession. Hogarth moves it back out to the point. Kindle over to McKeeby. He rips a shot there right into the chest of Standen. That's the first shot he's faced in about 6 minutes, and he'll hang on to that one for a face-off. 1:21 to go in this first period of play. And after the way this weekend is going for the Cardinals, we can almost look at it as an accomplishment that we are not down at the first intermission. Obviously, there's still 1:20 left to go in this first period, and we'll see how it pans out as Rattan in a foot race now, looking to peel towards the net. Great defensive play there by Peterson to pinch him off the puck. Peterson trying to move it around, takes the body of Rattan, still fighting in that corner, back out to Flax. He moves it around the net. Holt nearly pinched there at his blue line. Great backtrack there by Pippin to pick up the loose puck and chip back in by Rattan. Hogarth with it now behind his own net. We're now under a minute left in this first period of play. Great body check there by Rattan to knock him off the puck. Warren regains the possession for the Wildcats. Pinned up against the board, now sent back into the neutral zone by Welch. Parker down deep with it, banks it up around the boards there. Blanchard holds the zone. Weird backhanded bounce off his stick there, picked up by Kruzic. Kruzic enters the zone, 25 seconds to go in this first period. Byers with it now, takes a hit. Shot attempt there, failed. Second opportunity, another save by Standen. That one's in the net. And the goal will actually be called off, as there was a high stick on the play, and this puck will be coming all the way down into the Wildcat zone. What a span of events there. A couple weak shots in the slot area by the Wildcats. Finally got a good one off. Standen made the nice shoulder save as his 10th shot faced of the night. Puck went up in the air and just ended up in the back of the net after bouncing around, and that official down deep in the corner there saw a high stick batted into the net, so no goal there for the Wildcats. And with 5 seconds to go in this first period of play, this period will end in a 0-0 tie, as that is McKeeby just pinning the puck to the boards behind his own net, just trying to get to the locker room in a tie game, and that will be the result of this one. So far, not much action in this first period of play. No goals scored. A couple decent scoring opportunities for both teams, but both come out scoreless. Lots of penalties so far in this one. 5 total, 2 for Big Rapids, both for too many men. Nick Somsel and Murdoch McDonald served both of those penalties. And so far, 3 penalties for the Wildcats. Cohen Hafaker got booked for a slash just 2.5 minutes into this one. That one was killed off. Once again, that mystery number 5 player, there is not a number 5 on their roster, but he is wearing it. Once again, I will get confirmation of his name hopefully during this first information, but he picked up a holding penalty that was killed off, followed by Corey Kindle picked up an obvious trip behind his own net with 4:47 to go. Obviously, no one was able to capitalize on their power play, so the Big Rapids Cardinals are 2 for 2 on the PK. Mattawan Wildcats are 3 for 3 on the PK. And once again, that'll do it for the first period of play. We're tied at 0 here. Should be a good one. Shots on goal that period, 10-5 in favor of this Wildcat squad. So Eric Standen has definitely shown up for this game.
Go the extra mile with Bader & Sons Company and the unstoppable John Deere Gator XUV 835. When other utility vehicles take a rain check, we help you take the wheel and enjoy the thrill of the ride. With factory-installed 3-wide seating, heating, and AC, the XUV 835 is our coolest, most comfortable Gator yet. Isn't it time you took a John Deere Gator for a test drive? To learn more, go to greentractors.com. From Southeast Michigan to the bridge, let the experts at Bader & Sons Company show you why we are outstanding in our field.
Car, truck, SUV, van, whatever your vehicle needs, call Josh at Paris Auto Sales of Big Rapids. Josh works very closely with, Josh, to make sure that you get the car you both need and want. The Joshes are a dynamic duo that go to work for their community every single day. Bad credit? The Joshes can help. Need a vehicle not on the lot? They will find exactly what you need for you. Call Paris Auto Sales of Big Rapids and let the Joshes go to work for you. 796-7355. Paris Auto Sales of Big Rapids. They are Big Rapids. They work for you. For over 70 years, MEMIC has been protecting educational employees and their families with the most affordable insurance. They provide educators exclusive auto, home, and umbrella coverage. Helping you understand insurance is what they do best. MEMIC has set the standard for above and beyond service, and they look to build a relationship of trust between you and them. Your local agent, Eric Dahm, has been working with MEMIC for 20 years. Call them today at 231-592-4660. 231-592-4660.
If you want to better understand the quantum theory of light, or the use of irony in Shakespeare's Macbeth,
well,
don't go to Big Rapids Tire, because the guys at Big Rapids Tire know tires. They know struts, brakes, shocks, alignment. They have the expertise, practical knowledge, and over 34 years of experience to take care of your vehicle. All available at competitive prices. Big Rapids Tire, North State Street, just south of the airport, Big Rapids, and at tiresbigrapids.com for the automotive expertise you need.
Welcome back, Big Rapids Cardinals hockey fans. We are ready to go here for the second period of play in this 0-0 tie game between the Mattawan Wildcats and our Big Rapids Cardinals. First things first, just to make sure this does not slip my mind. If you listen to the first period, you would know that there is a player wearing the number 5 on this Mattawan Wildcats squad who is not currently on their roster. Turns out it is actually number 9, Landis Mills, who swapped jerseys today. So he is wearing number 5, not number 9. So if you happen to have a roster on hand, just know number 5 is Landis Mills. So he was the one that picked up that second penalty, that holding penalty, with 7:45 to go in that first period. But we're back in action now as the Cardinals forces a pressure backhand attempt there by Welch goes wide. Picked there, Holt rips a shot, misses short side. McDonald trying to hold the zone, does it successfully, just has to move it deep to Welch. Picked off there by the Wildcats, and here they come. That is McCain with it. He gets roughed off the puck. Standen plays it up the boards. Wildcats send it right back in and have to touch up to stay on sides. Rattan with it. Backhand pass out. Intercepted there. Shot there. Blockered away by Standen. Great save by him. That should set a tone there for him for this second period of play. Back behind the net now. Moves it out to the point. McKeeby rips a shot there. Another save by Standen without a stick. A very awkward save there as that one got redirected up in the air about halfway to him. But he was able to pull it off as he made his second save of the period here, just 41 seconds into it. Byers will be taking this face-off for the Wildcats. He went up against Kidder. A little bit of a tie-up there along the wingers. Blanchard with it. He banks it up off the glass, and that one should be going down for an icing call against the Cardinals, and it will. Just 15:58 to go in this second period of play. Still knotted here at 0. Total shots on goal in this game now at 12-5 in favor of the Wildcats. So even though this has been a very evenly matched game thus far, Cardinals still struggling to get shots all the way into the net. They keep trying to work the perimeter too much, and by the time they get something going, the Wildcats pick up on what they're trying to do and are able to intercept passes or block shots, etc. They just really need to start ripping the puck on net because against a team like the Wildcats, there have been a lot of redirects, not clean blocked shots by this Wildcat team. And, eventually one's going to get past Shishelsky here. Picked off there by Kidder. Now he loops around that slot area, forced back around the net, roughed off the puck there. Byers clears it around, trying to exit the zone. Beaumais holds it. Shot there from the point, right into the chest of Shishelsky, and he'll hang on to that one for his first save of this second period. And, it's just opportunities like that. Beaumais out at the point. You don't have a passing lane. Instead of just opting to send it back deep around the net, just rip one on net. Even if it is right at him like that, things like that, he might make a mistake. It could get redirected. There are only 100 scenarios that can go down when you throw the puck at the net, and that's just what this Cardinals team needs to do, as that was a nice block shot there by Cooper Talaga as he was chasing after it. Holt wins the race, and he'll just send it around the net. Picked up on the other side there by Shripshima, trying to move it back down to Talaga, picked off by Bigford. He'll move it out at the point now. Kindle, cross-ice pass over to McKeeby. He rips a shot through traffic, saved by Standen. Puck went up in the air, loose there in the slot area for a moment as Bigford picks it up cleanly and moves it around as he sends that one right up into the crowd as he was looking for a high bank shot off the glass there. Misses just a foot high, and this one should be remaining in the Big Rapids zone. So face-off be coming up to the right of Eric Standen after that clear out by Bigford went up over the glass without going off a Wildcat. Face-off cleanly won by the Cardinals. That's one thing the Cardinals have done extremely well tonight is win face-offs. They're definitely around that 70% success rate in face-offs won so far in today's matchup. Talaga forces it out to Pippin. Pippin cross ice pass to Holt. Holt trying to move it up to Rattan. He takes the body there of Kindle. Kindle kind of came up high with the hands there, but I think that's a good no call as it wasn't too violent of a hit. Welch moves it back down deep, picked up there by McKeeby. McKeeby moved around Pippin but lost the puck. That one sent back in by Jones. McKeeby battling for it there with Pippin. Pippin goes down, tried the little backhand from his rear end out front, couldn't get the job done. Back out to Jones, rips a shot there, hit the skate of Talaga and back into the corner. Hogarth is able to finally clear the zone as Jones' pinch failed, and Flax crosses over the ice to cover that puck on the other side. Stretch pass up there to Blanchard. That one gets chipped in. Dom giving chase now. Peterson with it. Dom hot on his tail. He has to make a move to avoid her. He comes in, sends that puck in from just on the opposite side of the red line. No icing call. Mills takes a body there in the corner. Kidder with it. Tips it up off the glass. Weird hop there. Kind of goes out in their slot area, but Flax is able to clear the zone. Dom unaware of where the puck was as she lays the body there on number 21, Luke McCain. Jones came out with it, moved it back to Flax, up to Blanchard in the neutral zone, connected there with Kidder for just a moment, but forced off the puck there by Parker. Kidder lays the body on Parker. Parker goes down. McCain trying to move it out of the zone. That one gets sent right back in by Blanchard as Kidder and Blanchard, go head off the ice. Holt bumps it back to Bome, back over to Bigford, chips it out into the center of the ice there as Holt finally comes up with it as number 19, Zach Krusich, kind of had a decent scoring chance there if he was able to corral that loose puck. In comes Peterson now, makes a nice move, comes in on the short side, pass out front, and they score! And that was just a beautiful play set up by the Wildcats. Netting it will be number 19, Zach Krusich, with Peterson picking up the assist there. And just like that, the Wildcats are up 1-0 in this one with 12:39 to go in this second period. So once again, that was number 19, Zach Krusich, right there on the doorstep, opened up stance, ready for that one-timer, and a beautiful place pass by number 13, Joseph Peterson, able to get the job done for the Wildcats, and they're up 1-0 here. That was their 14th shot of the night, so Eric Standen still playing very well, stopping 13 of 14 so far in this one, and we're not even to the halfway mark of this game. Wildcats have the possession. Warren tried to move it up to Byers. That one will end up going all the way down the ice, but it did hit a Cardinal player there in the neutral zone. No icing. Rattan can't handle it. Tried to get it up to Welch. Welch can't reach it. Back up to Hogarth. Hogarth moving through the neutral zone. He'll chip that one in. Standen will play that puck. Intercepted immediately by Shripshima. He gets pinned up against the board by Flack. Shripshima goes down, loses his stick. Trying to force it out now are the Cardinals. Shot there from the point by Peterson. Kicked away there by Standen. Pippin pickpockets a Wildcat there, but set right back in. Parker with it. He moves it up around the net. Trying to fight for it on the other side. McDonald was able to clear it all the way down, but that one will go for an icing call with 11:29 to go in the second period of play. And if you're just joining us, number 19, Zach Krusich, the sophomore from Mattawan, was able to net a one-timer goal right past Eric Standen off a beautiful feed from Joseph Peterson, the senior. The defenseman jumping in with the offense, taking that one coast to coast, made a beautiful move right around Bigford. It was able to get that nice pass right on the doorstep of Standen's net. Holt picks up the face-off win and clears it all the way around. This one will go for another icing call just about 10 seconds later. Not sure really what the point of that one was. Holt, the Cardinals, won that face-off cleanly. Holt picked up the puck, had some room to skate or even, lightly push it around the net just to try to get it to an offensive player on the other end. But that was just way too hard. Went right over everyone's head and down for yet another icing call against the Cardinals. Same situation. Holt with it now, clears it up around the boards. That's what we should have had happen the first time as Blanchard moved it up to Kidder. Kidder then dumps it deep as he's on the right side of the red line, Wildcats moving it in now. That was Ruff. He got roughed up there, sent back in by McKeeby. Ruff still with it. McKeeby then sends the loose puck back in deep. Holt moves it up around the net there. Blanchard lays the body. Kidder with it now, tries to chip it up to Dom. Dom can't handle the pass, but will not be an icing call as shoes on the correct side of the red line. McKeeby with it, Dom hot on his tail. Moving up through, pickpocketed there by Bigford. Dom can't handle it. Bigford nearly loses an edge there, but is able to chip it back into the attacking zone. Martin forcing pressure there. Nice pass made by a faker there, able to get it off balance, backhand pass over to McKeeby, and back down to the Cardinal zone we go. Standen leaves his net, living dangerously there, but gets the job done as he was able to fake out a Wildcat forward. That one sent right back in by Clinard. Picked up behind the net by Flax, banks it off the boards there. Trying to get it up to Bigford, sent right back in by Warren. Warren moves it back around the net. Bigford picks up the loose puck, trying to clear the zone. Clinard holds the zone, rips one deep. Picked up on the other side now by Peterson. Peterson gets stood up there by McDonald. McDonald trying to move it around Byers. Bigford coming in to help out. Loose puck picked up by Flax. Couldn't tell if that was a clear attempt or a pass, but it did get out of the zone momentarily, then sent back in by Clinard. Bigford with it now in his own corner. Banks it up off the boards. Peterson can't hold the zone as Olin now chasing it back. Clinard picks it up. In the neutral zone now, puck is loose, picked up by the Wildcats. Moving it in now, trying to make a move there was Hogarth. Picked off by the Cardinals. That one sent all the way down, but on net, so will not be an icing call. Shishelsky will leave it there, picked up by Peterson. Peterson drops it back to Clinard. Clinard banks it up off the boards, moves it up to Shripshima. That one sent back in deep by Rattan. Rattan connects with Talaga on the other side, chips it back to Clinard, loses the puck there, loose up front, backhand opportunity, save there, another save, and finally able to cover that puck up was Shishelsky, and Rattan getting into it with Clinard a little bit after the whistle there, and Rattan will be heading to the box now. Couple great scoring opportunities there for the Cardinals, and Rattan, not what you want to happen right after that play as he was just sucker punching Clinard to the back of the head there. I understand he got shoved after the play a little bit, but that was a little bit excessive. So with 8:59 to go in this second period of play, Cardinals find themselves still down 1-0, and they'll be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. It'll be Holt, Welch, Jones, and Pippin out there for the Cardinals on this penalty kill. So far, they are 2 for 2 on the night on the PK, looking to go 3 for 3 here. Move down deep, out to Byers. Loose puck now. Peterson picks it up. Looked to get a shot ripped off there, but forced out by Holt. Holt trying to gain possession of it. Back out to Peterson at the point. Forced by Pippin. Cross-ice pass over to McKeeby. McKeeby's got some time. Dodges a hit there from Welch. Moves it back in deep as Jones tries to lay the body on him. Picked there by Byers. He goes down. We're going to be down 5 to 3 here as Holt picks up a tripping penalty. A little bit accidental there as Byers just kind of tried to step over his stick and ended up tripping up on it. So Holt now heads to the box. And there will be a long 1:27 5-on-3 power play for this Mattawan team. Face-off be coming up to the right of Eric Standen. If you're Eric Standen, you know you faced 15 shots so far tonight. You stopped 14 of them. And that was a great play set up by the Wildcats in their one goal. He did not stand much of a chance on it. If you're Eric Standen here, obviously every time you make a save, you need to be covering up that puck. Your team's going to be constantly tired as they only have 5 men, as they should not be having 2 men in the corner right now battling for this puck. And the puck cannot get knocked loose quick enough, so that'll pick up a face-off. Same situation, same face-off dot, same players out there for both teams. And both captains going up against each other. It'll be Byers and Kidder taking this face-off. Face-off won back by the Cardinals, and they get a nice clear out. Stopped there by Shishelsky. He'll drop it back behind his net. Wildcats will have a 5-on-3 here for another full minute, followed by a 5-on-4 for about 34 seconds. Forced out of the zone there by Kidder. This is a lot of pressure to be forcing on a 5-on-3 man disadvantage. But Kidder getting the job done and push McKeeby back 150 feet back behind his own net. Kidder's going to have to back check quickly, though, as here come the Wildcats. Wildcats with it now, back out to McKeeby. Cross ice pass over. He connects with Peterson. Peterson walks in looking for a redirect there out front. Can't get it. McDonald trying to force McKeeby. Lays the body there. Kidder picks it up and is able to clear it out. Didn't get it too deep as Kidder's going to rush off the ice now for a line change. Pippen now relieves him as a fresh forward. Peterson carries it in. 15 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Back out to McKeeby. He had an open shooting lane. Didn't take it. Shot by Peterson. Saved by Standen. Byers chips it around there. Byers still within the corner, taking his time. Back out to McKeeby. Back over to Peterson. Rips a shot there. Save made and held by Standen. And that'll do it for Peter Rattan's penalty. So they'll move to 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. The Cardinals will. And they still have a 33-second 5-on-4 penalty kill to bail out Thomas Holt as he got booked for tripping just shortly into that Peter Rattan penalty. So a big killer if you're a Mattawan Wildcats fan, as you had a 1.5-minute long power play. Managed to get 2 fairly decent scoring shots off, but unfortunately wasn't able to get one past Eric Standen as Pippen forcing some pressure here. Chipped away there by Parker. Trying to force it forward now. Shripshima with it. He enters the attacking zone. Looking for that pass. Ends up moving it out into the neutral zone. 10 seconds to go on this penalty kill for the Cardinals. One last chance here. That one ends up cracking off the crossbar. Standen casually let that one soar over his shoulder as I believe he thought that one would clearly miss high. He was wrong as that one nearly went bar down on him. So 6:28 to go in this second period of play. 3 seconds to go on this Holt penalty kill. So it looks like the Cardinals will be improving to 4 for 4 on the PK here tonight. Obviously, 3 seconds is plenty of time to win a faceoff and get a goal scored, but the odds of that happening are obviously very, very low as Kidder will be taking another faceoff here. One back, Dom clears it around, and that'll do it for Holt's penalty. Cardinals now back to full strength. Back behind the net now. Wildcats have it. Kidder forcing him up against the boards. He has Zach Kruzic pinned up there. They both take a tumble. Dom finally moves it out of the defensive zone, but that one should go for an icing call, and it will. 6:08 to go in this second period. Cardinals now back to full strength, but still find themselves down 1-0. Once again, that one Mattawan goal coming from number 19, Zach Kruzic, the sophomore. Beautiful feed from Peterson. Put them up 1-0 here as the shot totals in this game currently 17-9 in favor of this Wildcat team. One back there by the Wildcats. Trying to get a shot on net there was Kindle. Kindle gets that second opportunity, hit a leg and misses wide, nearly snuck in that bottom corner there. Shot there, saved by Standen. Nice leg pad save there, and Rattan moves up through the neutral zone now. And just the attacking zone, he's forced outside, takes a bit of an elbow to the side of the head, it appeared, as Rattan regained the possession and tried to move it out into the slot area. Pippen knocks down the clear attempt there, lobs it back in. Byers, will chase after it. Looking to connect there with Warren. Warren managed to stretch out to catch that pass. Mills coming in now. He gets pickpocketed there by Flax, but he was able to push it deep before giving up the possession. Rattan chipped it out, picked off there by Swintz. Swintz moving in, looking for a passing lane. Chipped up in the air, dropped out front. Swintz still trying to bury it. Loose in that slot area, tied up in some feet, and Pippen finally comes out with it. Man, Swintz nearly pawed that one out of the air, dropped it down to his stick, and nearly buried the second goal for this Wildcat team. Back out to the point, shot there, blocked down by Welch. That's about his third or fourth blocked shot of just today's game. Pass attempt out front failed as Flax knocks it down. He lays a body in the corner. 3 players from each team deep in that corner battling to try to knock that puck loose. Pinned up against the boards by Mills, and Mills comes out with it. No passing lane out front as a Wildcat falls down there. That was Corey Ruff in the slot area. He fell hard down on his back. He was slow to get up, but he'll be all right. Flax lays a body there. Luckily, he didn't get booked for interference as the puck was clearly off of the stick of Parker. And here come the Cardinals now. Lob pass there, pawed out of the air by Parker. Welch lays the body on him. Sent back in by the Wildcats. They are very offsides as they're trying to change up their lines here. Finally cleared out there by the Cardinals. That one chips off of Peterson, and will not be an icing call. Peterson tried the stretch pass there, hit the foot of number 12, Hogarth, but Peterson carries it nevertheless. Shot there, saved by Standen. Rebound out front, No one was able to bury it. Back in the corner. Shot there. Saved by Stanton. Once again, Samso clears it out to the corner. Couple nice shots there from the Wildcats. Can't get one past Stanton. Lilienthal forcing pressure. Peterson still with it. He's been on the ice for over 2 minutes now as he moves that puck around the net. Picked up on the other side by Grassel. Grassel tries to move it out to the point. Gets it back to McKeeby. McKeeby just sends it right back. McDonald with it behind the net, whiffs on the slap shot clear attempt. Still stays involved with the play, is able to connect out there at the center ice with McKeeby as he intercepted the pass. Set back in, Stanton can't corral it behind his net. 3:22 to go in this second period of play. Cardinals still down 1-0. Olin forces some pressure from behind there, back out in the neutral zone. Bigford on his rear end, not sure where the puck is as he makes his way to his feet. McDonald pokes a deep, takes a huge hit from McKeeby as McKeeby stared him down after the play instead of jumping right back in immediately. That one cleared out, picked up there by Kruzic, looking for his second goal of the night. Comes in, shot, great save there. A second opportunity, another save by Stanton. Great goaltending there to make 2 stellar saves to keep his team only down by 1. Sends around the net there. Kidder picks it up on those far side boards. Picked up by Holt. Holt gets roughed off the puck by Byers. He takes the tumble. Samsel with it, moves it up along those boards, gets it over to Dom. Dom, no look pass, picked off by Warren. Dom is able to make him lose possession, regained by Kindle, back down to Warren. Warren moves it around the net there, picked up by Byers on the opposite side. Byers takes the body there, right along those near side boards. Stanton leaves his net to move that one around. Held the zone there by Kindle. Stanton loves to play that puck. Shot there from McKeeby. Another save by Stanton. Tried to get that one in the netting, I'm sure, but couldn't get it high enough, and we still have the puck in play. Byers with it, looking for the pass there. Holt finally able to clear it as Byers lays a bit of a slash there on Holt. No icing called. Mattawan's going to try to catch him on a line change. McCain can't cleanly catch that puck as Bowman comes in to interrupt the play. Stanton will scoop up that loose puck and cover it up. A quick whistle there as Stanton didn't have the puck fully corralled, but he'll take the early whistle there for a faceoff coming up to his right. Minute 48 to go in this second period of play. And I'm going to take a sip of water as that was about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even 5 without a whistle. But hey, parents, fans, and community in support of the Big Rapids High School hockey program, find out more, like and follow the Facebook page at Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey Boosters. Rattan goes down as he was kind of ripped to the ground by Mills. Still battling for it. Rattan hand passes it back deep in his zone. Tries to take out the leg of Mills, and that's about as irresponsible penalty as you can pick up by Pippen as he tried for about 7 or 8 seconds just to tear down Mills, had a hold of his leg. And that is just not something you want to do as a captain of a team, sending your team back on a cheap penalty to the penalty kill. So once again, that'll be Pippen. He'll be going for a hold with just a minute 33 to go in this second period of play. And, you know, Cardinals kind of have failed to get momentum going in this second period of play thus far. They've only picked up 4 shots in this period for 9 total on the night. And, you know, you want to try to pick up a goal to tie this game heading into that final period, but now you just about eliminated your chance of it. Obviously, we know this team is capable of scoring shorthanded as they did it just yesterday, but that's not something you really want to rely on to take cheap penalties like that. And we're going to be shorthanded for the rest of this third period and for the first 27 seconds of the third. Battling for it now. He takes a tumble. Flax with it. Intercepted there by Warren. Tried to move it out to Byers. Nice pass blocked there by Jones. That one gets pushed back out to the point. Peterson with it. Shot there by McKeeby. Blocked out front by Welch. That one stung him a little bit as he's slow to get up. But way to sacrifice the body there. 2 bodies go down. That's Jones and Byers. Back out to Peterson. That shot gets ripped and redirected by Flax up and out of play. 43 seconds to go in this second period and a minute 11 to go on this penalty kill. Hey fans, make sure your vehicle's ready for the rest of this winter season and the spring and get a tune-up today on Northland Drive just north of the airport in Big Rapids. That is Paris Auto Sales and Service. Byers wins that one for Mattawan, gets it back to Peterson, cross-ice pass to McKeeby. Back over, Byers whiffed on the one-timer. Holt tries to clear the zone, gets the job done as McKeeby has to chase that one all the way back into his defensive zone. 30 seconds to go in this second period. Still moving there, chipped up to Peterson. Peterson taking his time through the neutral zone. He decides to peel towards the net. Standen comes in. That shot ended up hitting the side of the net as Byers gets pinned against the boards by Holt. That one moved up by Kruzic, back to McKeeby. McKeeby tried to get down deep to Byers. Byers had his eye off the puck, looking for his passing lane before catching it. And that'll do it for the second period of play here at Ewigleben Ice Arena. A little bit more action that period, definitely from the Mattawan Wildcats, as they put up 14 shots, bringing their total to 24 on the night, compared to 4 in this period by the Cardinals, as they trail in that shot column 24-9 through 2 periods and trail on the scoreboard 1-0. You know, we said it at the end of the first period that, you know, there were a lot of penalties there in the first, but this second period, Mattawan stays at full strength the entire period, and the Cardinals pick up 3 penalties, 2 of which forced a minute and a half, 5-on-3 for this Mattawan team. Luckily, the Cardinal defense stood strong and did not give up a goal. That's a huge thank you to Eric Standen, who made 4 saves in that span of a minute and a half, followed by just a completely irresponsible, you know, no-brainer penalty taken by Brennan Pippin right there at the tail end of that second period of play, as he picked up a brutal holding penalty, as he was just simply trying to just take out the leg of Mills after Mills laid a clean check on him. So the Cardinals will be down a man for the first 27 seconds of the third. They're currently 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, looking to go 0 for 5. They're sitting at about 72% on the season, looking to improve that as well. Once again, shots on goal 24-9. And the 1 goal scored by Mattawan came from the stick of sophomore Zach Krusic, as he was just lined up on the back door of Standen's net. Got a beautiful feed from Joseph Peterson, who picked up the assist. That one came just about 5 minutes into this second period of play. So Cardinals find themselves down 1-0. A much better situation than what we've been in these past 2 games heading into the third period. But we'll see if the Cardinals can shake something up and finally get a puck past Shishelsky. So that'll do it for us here in the second period. I'm Nick Blazier. Thank you for listening to the Big Rapids Radio Network, and we will see you in 10 to 15 minutes for the final period.
Savings on batteries, engine and cabin air filters, brake pads and rotors, on wiper blades, and $49.95 oil changes include tire rotation. At Baden Baker Big Rapids, this is the month to bundle up and save up to $160 on service. Any make, any model, the Baden Baker service techs get and keep your vehicle running its best. Make your appointments online, on the phone, in person. Just make it today. Baden Baker Chevy Certified Service, Northland Drive, Big Rapids, and at BadenBaker.com. Yeah, they're that good.
Dutch Boy's new Platinum Plus paint with Stain Shield technology has the performance you expect from a luxury paint at a price you didn't. Platinum Plus is up to 50% more washable and stain resistant than a leading premium paint in satin sheen. Superiority ranges from 24 to 50% depending on sheen selected. Platinum Plus keeps your walls looking new longer. Menards and Dutch Boy paint have you covered. Go ahead, live your life.
Get 11% off everything now at Menards. Savings or mail-in rebate. See store for details.
When shopping for your next vehicle, a car, a truck, a van, an SUV, all of the above, you got to go to Paris Auto Sales of Big Rapids and ask for Mark. Mark works with you to find the perfect vehicle for your lifestyle and budget. Low mileage, crossover, safe for the family, bullseye. All-wheel drive truck for both work and play, bingo! Call Paris Auto Sales of Big Rapids and let Mark hit the mark on your next vehicle. 796-7355 to schedule an appointment. Ferris Auto Sales of Big Rapids. They are Big Rapids. They work for you.
MOTA, Mecosta Osceola Transit Authority. They're here. They're everywhere. Available with a phone call to take you here to there, including connections to Isabella and Wexford County, Yates and Clare, shopping trips, meetings, appointments, visits, Monday through Saturday. A MOTA Green and Gold bus can take you where you need to go for as little as $2 with discounts for seniors, veterans, and kids. Call 796-4896 for availability and to confirm your rate. Just call 231-796-MOTA, 796-MOTA.
Welcome back, Cardinal hockey fans, for third period hockey here at Ewigleben Ice Arena in Big Rapids, Michigan. We got ourselves a good one here as our Cardinals trail 1-0 in this hard-fought game by both teams. So far, the Wildcats have had the edge, leading in the shot column 24-9. And that's the thing. The Cardinals have had a decent amount of offensive pressure, as in getting the puck in the offensive zone and looking to form a play, trying to make something happen, but just haven't been able to rip shots on net, whether it's been blocked by the Wildcat defense or they just lose possession before they have the opportunity to get a shot off. So they'll be looking to get some more shots on net here as they find themselves down 1-0 in this final period of play. Once again, they will be shorthanded for the first 30 seconds here as Kidder just picks up a penalty in the opening 9 seconds. So now we'll be down 5-on-3 for the next 19 seconds, followed by being down 5-on-4 for the next minute and 41 seconds. So Kidder will get booked for tripping here. Once again, 16:51 to go in this final period of play. 5-on-3 for the Wildcats in the next 15 seconds. Back to McKeeby. He shoots there. Saved by Standen. He'll hang on to that one smartly for a face-off. Now, there have been 6 penalties taken for the Cardinals so far in this game by 6 different players, including all 4 captains now have had a visit to the penalty box. Back over. Shot there. Saved by Standen. Second opportunity by Warren kicked away. As Pippin's penalty expires, he'll try to jump in with this play, but he's beat to the puck there by McKeeby. Cardinals currently 5 for 5 on the penalty kill, looking to go 6 for 6 as they have a Kidder's penalty to kill off, which still has a minute and a half remaining in it as Pippin just dumps that one in. Picked up there, carrying it in now is Kruzic. He's responsible for the 1 Wildcat goal, the only goal so far in this matchup. Bank off the boards there to Byers. Byers back out to the point. Cross-ice pass to McKeeby. He can't handle it as it goes off the heel of his stick, and he has to retreat back to the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass to Peters to buy time. 1 minute now remaining in this Cardinals penalty kill. 15:50 to go in this game. Jones can't catch that clear in off his skate. That icing call will get blown off as Jones could have easily played that puck. McKeeby carrying it in now as his team had to touch up. Only 3 Wildcats on the ice right now as they had a late line change for their defenseman. That was Hogarth takes a tumble. McKeeby pushes it back in. Flax clears that one all the way down to burn more time off this penalty kill, and we'll have a defensive change for the Cardinals. 30 seconds now left in this Kidder penalty kill. Welch with it, looking for a pass. To Bigford. He shoots, and he scores! A very delayed call there, but shorthanded, they get it done. And that'll be Bigford netting that one for the Cardinals. That'll be Bigford's first goal of the season, his second point as well, as he has had an assist early on in this year. So Bigford, while being down a man with the assist from Luke Welch, ties this one up at 1 with 25 seconds to go in this Grant Kidder penalty kill and 15:16 to go in this game. Back in action now, deep in the Mattawan zone, cleared out. That'll be Welch with it. He just picked up an assist on that Bigford goal. That goal came with, once again, 15:19 left in this third period of play. Pass out, attempt there to Talaga, misses. Standen stops it behind his net. Cardinals now improved to 6 for 6 on the PK tonight as Kidder's penalty just expired. Each team has tacked up a shot so far in this final period, bringing the shot total to 25-10 in favor of the Wildcats. Shot there, misses, short side, trying on the back door there was Talaga. Saved there by Standen. Moving out now are the Cardinals. Dom forcing in some pressure. That is Parker with it. Trying to avoid Dom. They both take a tumble there deep in the corner. Sent back in by Olin. Olin gets fought off the puck by Hogarth. Hogarth loses the puck there, but immediately picked back up by Kindle. Kindle moves it out. Somsel can't hold the zone. Flax in a foot race now with Ruff. Flax decides to take the inside there, and that one will get cleared up into the netting. 14:03 to go in this final period of play. We're now tied 1-1 if you're just joining us for the third period of play. Number 13, Tyler Bigford was able to net his first goal of the season with the assist from Luke Welch at 15:19 left in this game. And that assist moves Luke Welch up to 9 total points on the season, making him the lone point leader on this Cardinal team. That bank pass trying to get it up to Pippen, goes off the heel of his stick, but regains the possession, trying to peel in towards the front. No one's there. Shot there by Welch. Whiffs on the slap shot, misses completely as he dives into the boards there. Pass out to Ruff, picked off there by Kidder. Kidder, fresh out of the box, moves in, trying to get it through the slot area. Couldn't weave through the few Wildcats there defending their zone. Stopped there by Standen. Holt picks it up, moves it towards his own net, picked up by Beaumay. 13:30 to go in this final period. That one to go all the way down for an icing call as it just misses Shishelsky's net. So the first icing of this third period of play will go against the Cardinals. Face-off should be coming up to the right side of Standen here, and it will. Hey fans, it's true you do save more money at Menards. Shop Menards at Big Rapids for the best deals on all your home projects. Face-off won back by the Wildcats. Shot there from the point, misses wide. That one picked up in the corner. Warren with it. Cross-ice pass out to Clinard. Clinard walks in, shoots there. Saved by Standen. Loose puck out front. Standen didn't know where it was there for a moment. Back out to the point. Peterson shoots. That one misses short side. Picked up on the other side now by the Wildcats. Kruzic with it. Back out to Clinard. Clinard has a passing lane. Moves it over to Peterson. Forces Peterson to move in a little bit deeper as he takes down a Cardinal. But Beaumay comes out with it. Beaumay moving in. Lilienthal looked for the chip off of the helmet of Clinard as Beaumay's clipped the helmet of Clinard. That one picked up there by Kruzic at his own blue line. Tries to move it around Flax, but Flax will push it deep. Olin forces the pressure on Peterson. Peterson drops it for Clinard. Clinard tries to exit the zone there. Flax holds the blue line and just decides to send it deep. Peterson picks it up. Somsel with it. That's Martin. Martin battling forward along the near side boards. Flax comes in to pinch. Daum drops back to relieve him on defense. Daum moves up. McDonald can't hold the blue line. He has to chase it back down to his defensive zone. 12:07 to go in this final period of play, and we're tied up at 1. McDonald still with it, getting a little bit of pressure from Hogarth. He gets pinned up against the boards, and Hogarth takes over on the possession. McDonald pins him right back. Flax with it, tried to move it out to Daum. Loose out front, shot by McKeeby there, and a nice glove save made by Standen. And he'll hang onto that one for a face-off. The only shot so far in this third period of play came from Tyler Bigford, and that resulted in the one goal the Cardinals have picked up so far tonight. So I believe we had an unfair puck drop there. So we will reset in the same face-off circle. It'll be Kidder and Mills going up against each other here in the face-off dot. Tied up in some feet now. No clear winner of that face-off, but the Wildcats come out with it. Hogarth was battling for it. Mills chips it. Kidder with it now. He moves around his own net, banks it up off the boards. Pippen with it. Crosses over the red line into the attacking zone. He's got Welch with him. Drops it back to Kidder. Kidder with a shot there. Hits a stick. Goes high up into that opposite side corner. Pippen, odd angle shot there. Save. Shishelsky doesn't know where it is, but he gets corrected by his defenseman to know where it is. And I believe we're going to have a penalty coming up here. A roughing call to Mattawan. And indeed it will be, as it will be key defenseman number 14, Lucas McKeeby, heading to the box here for the Wildcats. They managed to stay out of the box the entire second period of play, but with 11:20 to go in this third period, McKeeby will take his first penalty of the night. So far, the Cardinals 0 for 3 on the power play in this one. They'll be looking to make that 1 for 4 and looking to take the lead here in this final period. Pippen takes the body there as they both get smashed up against that official, and that one will go up into the netting for a stoppage of play here just 17 seconds into this Cardinal power play. Faceoff should stay in the zone as it went off a Mattawan player last, and indeed it will. It'll be Kidder taking this faceoff. He's going up against Hogarth. Won there by Hogarth. He gets it back to Parker. Parker tries to clear the zone, held in by Welch. Cross-ice pass to Holt. Holt has it. He's got time at that opposite point. Moves it back over to Welch. Welch walks it in a little bit. Moves it to Pippen. Pippen lost it at his feet for a moment. Tried to move it down to Rattan. Picked up by Kidder. Back wrapped around Back out to the point to Welch. Welch with it, cross ice pass to Holt. Holt back to Welch. Welch walks in, rips a shot there. Nice blocker save by Shishelsky to keep this game tied. Battling for it now. Holt on the other side, moves it around deep. Tried to get it over to Rattan. Pippen can't handle it either. Welch was relying on Pippen to hold the zone, so he had to chase it all the way back down. Halfway through this Cardinal power play. No shots on goal so far in this power play for the Cardinals. Rattan carrying it in now. He stops there at the goal line, cuts back, moves it, cross ice pass, can't connect there with Welch. It just straight up miss Flack's stick there, McDonald tried to cut back there. Warren gets it to Byers. Byers clears it in. Standing gloved it out of the air. Only 30 seconds to go in this power play for the Cardinals. Dropped it back for McDonald. McDonald taking his time. McDonald carries it out, connects there with Flax. Flax moves it to Beaumais. Beaumais gets roughed off the puck there by Byers, and they're able to clear the zone once again, but held at the red line by McDonald. Gets it over to Blanchard. Blanchard tried to connect there with Somsel, can't do it. Flax enters the attacking zone. 5 seconds to go on the power play here for the Cardinals. Beaumais with it, looking for that backhanded pass to Blanchard. Gets chipped by the Wildcat defense as the Wildcats are finally back to full strength as McKeeby comes out of the box. Cardinals now fall to 0 for 4 on the power play so far tonight. Moving it out now is Kindle. Kindle will just send it in deep. Standing comes out to play it to avoid Ruff from picking up that puck. Back out to Swintz. Swintz looked for a shooting lane there, couldn't find it, and forced off the puck there by Flax. Ruff with it, trying to move it out. He gets it out to the point, back over to Parker. Parker rips a shot through traffic, blocked away by McDonald. 8:42 to go in this final period of play. We have a delayed penalty coming up here to the Wildcats. Waiting for the Wildcats now to touch up. Standen will head over to his net. He'll decide to stay and just play it safe as it's still deep in his own defensive zone. Doesn't want to be mistaken as we finally get that whistle. And the Wildcats will take a cross-checking penalty here. And that'll be number 18, Maxwell Parker, the senior, heading to the box there for the Wildcats. So just as McKeeby's penalty expires, Parker's will start. 8:29 to go in this third period of play. Once again, he was booked for cross-checking. Now, I did make a mistake in calling through that last power play for the Cardinals. They did manage to get one shot on net, bringing them up to 3 for this third period. They'll be looking for more here. It's a nice shot block there by Ethan Hogart. Back around the net to Rattan, over to Pippen. Back down deep to Rattan. Rattan walks the faceoff circle, shoots through traffic, knocked down in front. Can't make it through the 4 bodies blocking the net. Back out and finally cleared out by the Wildcats. Welch chased it down low. 30 seconds killed off this Wildcat penalty kill. Welch moves right around Hogarth. He's moving in. It's a 3-on-3 heading into the offensive zone. Welch with it, moves it all the way around his net. He gets shoved down. Number 14, McKeeby, loses his stick, so he'll have to retreat. We might have an offensive chance by Hogarth here. Nice defensive play there by Rattan. Roughs him off the puck. Possession taken over by Holt. He connects with Kidder at the red line. Kidder comes in. He's got Beaumais with him with Welch. Shot there, sticked away by Shishelsky. Picked up by Welch on the opposite side. He takes his time, tries to get the pass off there, redirected off of a Wildcat, nearly went on net. Blanchard picks it up in the corner, 47 seconds left in this Cardinal power play. Shot there, blockered away by Shishelsky. Somso moves it out to Welch. Cross-ice pass over to Flax. Flax carries, shoots there, knocked down out front. Second opportunity, saved by Shishelsky. Way better power play in this one so far by the Cardinals as Mattawan's trying to pin it up against their own boards to just waste the timeout as they only have 20 seconds left on their penalty kill. 6:45 to go in this final period of play. We're still tied up at a 1-1 game. Flax with it, cocked back a slap shot, fakes, walks in, shot there, misses wide. McDonald can't hold the zone there, and that'll do it for this Wildcat penalty kill as they go 5 for 5 on the PK. So far, both teams now perfect on the PK. There have been 11 penalties so far and 11 penalties killed off. 6 for 6 are the Cardinals, and now 5 for 5 are the Wildcats. The intensity's starting to pick up in this one late as both teams are trying to avoid overtime and score that crucial game-winning goal. Standin stops that puck behind his net, moves it all the way around, picked up by McKeeby at the point. He can't hold the zone as that one took a weird hop off the boards. Connects there with Peterson. Peterson moves it up to Warren. Warren dumps it in. Holt picks it up, bank pass, picked off by Warren. Warren carried it in deeper, tried the backhand pass out front, taken away by the Cardinals as Jones lays him out. Jones picks it up, intercepted there by Warren. Warren can't hold the zone, so he'll drop back to the neutral zone and then dump that one back in. Standin stops it behind his net, sees some pressure, moves it up to Jones. Jones can't cleanly catch that pass as he'll retreat back to behind his net. He'll connect there with Holt. Holt trying to move it up to Olin. Can't catch the pass, sent right back in by McKeeby. As that one will go for an icing call. Little bit of a questionable call there as they were letting those close clear-ins, like if they were within a few feet of that red line on the opposite end, they were letting those dump-ins go. So a little bit of inconsistency here late in this third period of play by the officials, but the Cardinals will take the break as they get a free face-off in their offensive zone now. Kidder and Byers going up against each other in this face-off. Face-off tied up in some feet. That's been happening a lot between Kidder and Byers. Not too many clean face-off wins. Lots of tie-ups there. Flax battling for the puck. Picked up there by the Wildcats. Kruzic leaves it for Peterson. He walks in, rips a shot. That one ends up going wide. Sent back in there by Parker. Battling for it in the corner are a handful of players. Byers comes out with it. Pushes it back to Parker. Rips a shot there. That was Warren trying to paw it down into the net. That goal would have been called off. Remember, the Wildcats had a goal called off early in this game for a high stick. Great pressure applied here by the Wildcats as they're ripping shots left and right, but good defense by the Cardinals, forcing a lot of them to go wide. Kidder picks it up there, trying to move it up to Pippin. Can't do it. Peterson with it now, trying to move it up to Byers. Picked off by Bigford. Bigford couldn't cleanly intercept that pass as Grossel now is battling for it there on the near side. Somsel in a foot race now, wins the race, picked up there, shot on net. I believe that was a pad save by Standin, although he didn't see the shot as his defenseman was right in his face. That shot coming from Tripshima. And we'll credit Standin with another save there. He's made 7 so far in this final period of play. Somsel had to dodge his own net. Grossel picks it up, back out to the point. McKeeby, shot there, hit a body, goes to the far side board, shot there by Peterson, hits a leg, and goes up into the netting. 3:42 to go in this third period of play, and we're still knotted at 1 apiece. Face-off coming up to the right of Eric Standin. Kidder still out on the ice, taking on Luke McCain here in the face-off dot. Tied up in some feet, but Kidder won the face-off there. Looked for the bounce pass to Luke Welch. That one will go all the way on net where Shishelsky will cover that one up as Luke Welch gives him a little bit of a snow shower, and McKeeby has some words for him after the whistle. Kidder, Rattan, Welch out there offensively with Jones and Holt back on defense. Wildcats come out with this one. Mills with it, doesn't do much with it as he just coughs it up to Rattan. Rattan with it, looking for a passing lane. Nearly was able to connect with Kidder. Kidder tries to move around McKeeby, but Welch comes in to reinforce him. Shot there, misses low and wide. Back out to the point, shot there by McDonald. Sticked away by the goaltender. Stopped there on the near side boards by Kidder. Back out to Rattan. Rattan sends that one in deep. McKeeby moves it around his own net over to Kindle. Kindle connects with Mills. Mills trying to exit the zone, picked off by Kidder. He's walking in, can't get past Mills, though, as he has to cough up the puck to McKeeby. McKeeby trying to move through the neutral zone, picked off by Welch. He's carrying it in, gets the body laid on him by McKeeby. Great defense by McKeeby here in these final few minutes. Shot there, redirected. Loose out there for a moment in that slot area. Finally cleared out by the Wildcats. 2.5 minutes to go in this third period of play, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. Cardinals now actually leading in shots in this final period of play as McDonald walks in. Peterson able to recover as he lost an edge. McDonald actually lucky he didn't pick up a penalty there as he kind of gave a little bit of a shove to the head of Peterson. Battling forward are a whole cluster of players there on those opposite sideboards. Pippen looking to pry that puck loose. Finally does. Flax is able to hold the line. Comes in, shoots. Save there by Shishelsky. That is the Cardinals' 10th shot of this period. And so far, Shishelsky stood tall for 9 of them. Pippen forces that one back deep. Peterson retrieves the puck. Bigford can't get anything done. Picked off there by Flax as he pinches. Bigford loses an edge and goes down. That one finally gets cleared out by the Wildcats. We're down to 1:34 to go in this third period of play, and that one will get called for icing. Back down to the Wildcat zone we go. Hey fans, Johnson's Automotive Repair. They're always reliable, and Johnson serves the community with honesty and integrity. Off Northland Drive, just south of the airport in Big Rapids. Go ahead and check them out. We have a bit of a late line change here for the Wildcats. McKeeby finally coming off the ice. He's been out there for the last few minutes. He must be tired, but he was willing to stay out there to defend this game here. Now we're down to just under 1.5 minutes. Another save there by Shishelsky. And we'll have a penalty coming up here, I believe, to Mattawan. And it will be, as Welch kind of had some words for him right there after the whistle. Luckily, he didn't pick up a penalty in the process. So this is just what you need if you're the Cardinals. As they pick up a cross-checking penalty. That'll be number 18, Parker, going in for back-to-back penalties. He got booked with 8:29 to go in this third period of play for a cross-check, and he just got hit with another one here with 1:22 to go in the third. Cardinals bench is all fired up over there. Welch rips a shot from the point, kicked away by Shishelsky. Back out to Welch. Welch walks the blue line, moves it down deep to Rattan. Rattan moves it back up, trying to walk around that face-off circle, regains possession, back to Welch. Welch comes in, back over to Rattan. Rattan rips a slap shot through traffic, saved by Shishelsky, nearly went up into the netting. We're down to the final minute of this game. Remember, Cardinals will be on the man advantage for the remainder of regulation if they can't manage to score. They're looking for a power play goal as they're currently 0 for 5 on the power play so far tonight. Shot on net by Warren, deflected. Warren forcing pressure. Pippen really taking his time, was unaware Warren was right behind him. As Rattan moves it back around to Pippen. We're down to 30 seconds left here in regulation. Cardinals looking for one last push to try to score the game winner here as Rattan gets forced deep by McKeeby, and McKeeby lays a body to intercept the puck. Back out, Flax holds the zone momentarily, but picked off there by Warren. Warren moving in now. He'll just opt to dump and chase as he goes off for a change. 14 seconds to go in this third period. Cardinals will have time for one final rush, now down to 10 seconds if they can get something going here. That pass obviously not connected there. We're down to 4 seconds, and McKeeby will very smartly just hang on to that one to let the time run out as they had no time to make it to the other end. Didn't want to risk anything there in those closing seconds being deep in your own defensive zone. So that'll do it for regulation. And we are heading to overtime for the first time since our season opener against the Traverse City Bay Reps. Score up on the board is 1-1 as the penalty is still ticking down. That clock needs to be stopped here. They will end up correcting that, I'm sure. But yeah, that'll do it for regulation. We're on a short pause here. We will take a 3-minute break. So far in this one, you know, the Mattawan goal dating back to early in that second period of play was scored by number 19, Zach Krusich, with the assist from number 13. That was Joseph Peterson, Then followed by Bigford coming up big early in the third period in the opening 2 minutes with 15:19 to go in this final period of play. Bigford got the feed from Luke Welch to tie this one up at 1 apiece. So we're going to step away for about 2 minutes for the start of this overtime period. Again, overtime works. They put 8 minutes up on the clock. They play sudden death overtime. Next goal wins. And if that 8 minutes expires with no game-winning goal, the game will conclude in a 1-1 tie. So thank you for listening to the Big Rapids Radio Network. I am Nick Blazer. Once again, we will step away for about 1.5 minutes here, and we'll be back for the start of this overtime period. We're waiting for that power play clock to get fixed. They need to put the correct amount of time up there. There's currently 2 minutes, and there's definitely not that amount left. There should be about 38 seconds remaining in that Maxwell Parker penalty. Once again, currently both teams 0-4 on the power play. This Mattawan squad is 0-for-6 on the man advantage, and this Cardinal team now 0-for-5 on the power play as well. And if Mattawan can manage to kill off this penalty here, the Cardinals will also move 0-for-6 on the day as the puck is dropped and our overtime period is now underway. Picked up there, forced around. Pippen stops the puck on the far side boards. He's got it down deep. Moves it up. Pass there to Welch. Welch cross ice pass to Holt. Holt steps in, connects with Rattan on the opposite side. Back over to Pippen. Pippen back down to Rattan. They swap positions. He walks the goal line there. Shot there. Blockered away by Shishelsky. Chipped away there. Mattawan now back to full strength as Pippen takes down that Mattawan forward. They were looking for a penalty there as he was ripped down to the ground. That was number 15, Brody Shripshima. The Mattawan bench not happy about that one, but nevertheless, this Big Rapids team moves to 0-for-6 on the power play so far tonight. Shots on goal totals for this entire game now just 29-24 in favor of this Mattawan squad, as Big Rapids had a decent third period with shots, picking up 13. Back out to Peterson at the point. Shot there. Redirected. Nearly stuffed in. Still battling for it. Standen has to make 2 saves there. That one got redirected. Nearly slipped in that short side post. Luckily, Standen was able to regain his composure and cover that one up. 2 quick shots by Mattawan, off that faceoff. But Standen stands tall and keeps this game progressing. Kidder taking this faceoff. Puck is dropped, tied up in some feet. Won there by the Cardinals and cleared all the way down by Flax. And that'll be an icing call against the Cardinals. Flax getting some signals from Coach Tim Blashill, looking for more of a lobbing clear to land in the neutral zone rather than those harsh slap shot clears out of the zone. Those high up clears are just simply going to get it out of the zone and just make the other team regroup. As he whiffs on one of those clear attempts, back out come the Cardinals now, picked up there by Welch in the offensive zone. He's got Kidder in the slot area. Pass there, shot, and they score! Grant Kidder with the assist coming from Luke Welch just over a minute into this overtime period. And the Cardinals get the job done here, taking the 2-1 victory in overtime fashion. Just a beauty of a goal scored there by Grant Kidder, and a wonderful pass coming from Luke Welch from those near side boards. What a game this was. Credit to both teams. The Mattawan Wildcats played a phenomenal game. Shots on goal totals for this one will be 29-25 in favor of this Mattawan team. But the less shots equaled more goals in this one, and the Cardinals coming out with the 2-1 overtime victory. The Cardinals really needed that after the kind of weekend they had, losing 2 games against Orchard Lake St. Mary's and the Traverse City Bay Refs by a total score of 15-1 in those 2 games. So a great way to end the weekend, and this should help them get some momentum to their midweek game against Cadillac come Wednesday afternoon.
Dance by the water beneath the Mexican sky. Drink some margaritas by a string of blue lights. Listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?